Friends, this is Sriharsha from Crazy Money with Sri, and today is 10th of November. And let's see what happened yesterday in the market, what is going to happen today in the market, and how we should actually look at placing the orders. What are the strategies we need to do? So, if you're not a part of my YouTube channel, go ahead and like this video, click on the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you will get all the latest notifications. Let's get started, guys. So, yesterday the biggest news was about the vaccine. There's a big traction towards the vaccine, it's showing a lot of hope, and because of that, a lot of rally has actually started in the market, and you could see in fact, even the Dow Jones made its all-time high. All the indices actually, especially in the U.S. market, made their lifetime highs, and in fact, they have surpassed that and gone beyond that. On the intraday, there have been some profit booking which has come. I think it's okay. Probably it will go a little sideways in the US market, but overall the momentum is still strong and still positive at this point of time. So if you see, almost each of the indices were almost 1 to 2% up. Only Nasdaq actually had a little higher amount of profit booking. You can see most of the stocks actually went pretty down, but that's pretty okay because we have run up quite a lot, and nearby to its lifetime highs which it has made, it has actually given some amount of profit booking. So after the profit booking is over, again the momentum can continue with that. So even the European markets, if you can see, almost 5% to 7%, 8% up, they've all gone up quite a lot yesterday. And if you see the futures right now, we will have a gap up opening of at least 200 points, and this can probably increase also based on what is the outcome of the Bihar elections. The Bihar election, today is the results, and 8 o'clock onwards we will start seeing the results coming up. Now looking at the exit polls, what it says is probably we will not be having NDA. The BJP government may not form, is what actually the exit poll says. Now if BJP with the alliance actually forms the government there, if it is able to win the 122 seats which is actually which it needs, then this will be really great for the market, and it would have reacted already, guys. Let's understand, if we are opening somewhere around 200 300 points gap up and all, there's no point in you going and having any fresh positions. This is a place where profit booking can come, and about 12,800, anywhere nearby 750 to 800, I feel is a level at which you need to book profits. We have moved too much too fast. You need to book profits at the lower level. Again, you can look at buying, but not at these levels. If it opens so much high, looking at the way it is opening somewhere around 12,650 to 700 range, and yesterday during the US market hours, we were somewhere around 750 to 800 range. So if you are opening anywhere in those kind of ranges, I think it is better to book profits and wait for the right opportunities. And probably there will be a good amount of shorting opportunity also for 100 points move, not more than that, guys. 100 to 200 points, I have told you earlier also, is the maximum downside you can expect, and upside actually maybe we can move towards the 13,000 levels also, because we are right now in an uncharted territory, guys. Uncharted territory means there is no resistance. Then there is no resistance, is only a psychological resistance. The psychological barrier will be 12,800, 12,900, 13,000. These will be the barriers, and from here market seems to be looking quite strong. So buy on dips is as usual the strategy which is there, and it will actually continue to hold. If you have seen, I have told you gold silver will be sideways to negative, and it happened the same way. It actually came down almost 5% yesterday. Now again, it is some amount of short covering which is happening. It may take it, it may again move a little sideways, but overall it is becoming weaker and weaker, because the stock market is becoming stronger and stronger. The gold and silver are going to become weaker and weaker, and in the coming days I see we will be at least hitting our pre-COVID level somewhere around 40 to 45,000 in the Indian market. The gold prices should actually come back to those levels. After that, we have to see how the market is going to react, and overall I see more of a bearish side for gold and silver, because I don't see a positive momentum coming up there. It will be more on the sideways side. It will not go down so fast, because gold is actually people take it mainly as a safe haven kind of a thing, so it may still actually hold on to that. But overall, if the stock market is going to perform extremely well, it is not really going to be that great for gold and silver. So there will be some amount of correction which is going to come, which will give you an opportunity again to go and invest in gold and silver. That's not I'm not saying that gold and silver are going to be bad, but probably it will hit a bear market before coming back to the bull market. So that could be a good opportunity for somebody who has been waiting for getting into gold and all. That could give you a good opportunity for buying gold at a lower levels. At this point of time, it's too expensive, doesn't make any sense to buy gold and silver, guys. Gold and silver are right now sell on rallies. Same case is with the crude oil. Yesterday it went up quite a lot, and from there again the selling. See, this is actually going to be a sideways to negative. When it is a lower level, you can look at the buying opportunities. At the higher levels, you can look at the selling opportunities. That's what I have been telling you. It's going to be sideways to negative for crude oil, gold and silver, because overall fundamentals are not actually suiting gold, silver and crude. So currency, as I said, it is going to be sideways, but overall probably we will be definitely having a good amount of traction towards rupee appreciating. So that will be a great thing in the coming days, because a lot of money is going to come into the market. But RBI is not going to allow so fast decline which is going to happen, or rupee to appreciate too much, because it's going to affect the exports and all. So that currency devaluation, few things may happen slowly actually things will correct. But overall looks like a lot of money is coming into the Indian market, which you can clearly see in the stock market and various other places. Okay, so overall as I said, guys, market looks like it's going to get started strong. And if I go by what happened yesterday night, probably we will open above 11,700 or 750 if that vote tally starts at 8 o'clock. I don't know till when it will actually end, but if actually NDA starts actually showing progress there, probably we may get started somewhere around 12,750, 800 levels. At those levels, guys, if actually NDA wins, by the time the market starts, don't get overwhelmed and start buying more. And even if negative, if there is actually, I don't see anything like negative results. It could be only that there is no clear majority. That's what I can see with Mahagathbandhan and the BJP with allies. I don't see any big difference there. But now if Bihar election they are going to have a clean sweep, then that is going to actually strengthen BJP government still more, and it will give you much more stability to the government, which is again good. But it's already priced in, guys. It's already priced in. Good news is already priced in. Bad news is also priced in. See, bad news, if it happens, also 100 200 points correction. Even good news happens, also 100 200 points correction I am expecting in the market, because we have hit the psychological levels of 12,800 nearby to that. So that will be the strategy for today. If it opens somewhere in that layer, try to look at, if you have already positions, look at booking profits. And if you want to take any positions on the intraday positions, could be a short term, you can probably look at shorting for 100 points but day high should be your stop loss. The first 15 minutes is very important. 15 minutes and first 1 hour is very important. So anywhere in those resistance levels, you can look at the selling levels, and at the lower levels you can probably again go back and look at the buying. This market are going to go further stronger from here, but there will be a little hiccups here and there. So market may it may not be so fast like how it went up so quickly. We may not be able to see that. We may actually have hiccups, and from there it may actually go. So we may get into a sideways. So if you are having positions, if you this is a time for you to become cautious, guys. This is a time for you to reduce your positions, trade with lesser quantities, and stock specific opportunities are always going to be there, and you can always look at whenever you get any dip for any good stock, you can always look at buying. So that's always there, but not buying at a higher levels, guys. Look at whenever you get any good discounted price, look at actually getting involved and build your portfolios. Since it goes up too early, too fast, there is always a possibility that we will again come back slowly back to the earlier levels of around 12,000 levels. It is possible in the coming days. It's not going to happen overnight because the momentum right now is extremely strong. So at this point of time it will be only buy on dips, but we are very soon hitting the barrier of extreme bullishness, and too much high extreme bullishness is also not too good. So we will actually probably see some amount of actually corrections, and that is again a good opportunity for buying, guys. Okay, so this is what I want to tell, and if you have liked this video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe the channel, and press the bell icon so that you will get all the latest notification, guys. Thank you very much. Have a great and profitable day.